This past few weeks have been so challenging for all of us as we're navigating social distance, but more than ever, trying to ensure our loved ones are safe and protected. If you're fortunate enough to be able to work from home, you have also adjusted and adapted to some of the new normal that is ever changing. All of it while also making sure that we are managing our reactions and emotions on a day-to-day. If you're familiar with KIND, you know that we are the leading organization ensuring the rights of migrant and unaccompanied minors are protected. You might not be as familiar with our social services team, which is why in the next few weeks you'll have the opportunity to meet our social service coordinators across field offices. You'll be able to hear from them the many creative ways in which they are ensuring the clients have access to resources, as well as the emotional support needed to mitigate some of the negative consequences of this crisis. I hope that the stories of courage, of grace, and also of resilience can keep you and hold you through this difficult time and remind you that we will be able to get through this together.
A few of the resources our clients are lacking is food, monetary assistance to pay for utilities, and to avoid evictions. And as you can imagine, this has also taken a toll on our clients' mental health. We're working very hard in ensuring that our clients receive the help that they need and have amazing nonprofits helping, such as Hechos, Legacy, the Harris Center for Mental Health and IDD, and Casa Juan Diego.
Hi, and welcome to New York. My name is Melissa Ferrero, and I am KIND's Social Services Coordinator for the New York office. As many of you may be aware, New York has been hit especially hard with the COVID pandemic, and this has caused a lot of challenges for our clients. One of those is transitioning from regular everyday school to now remote learning. Some of the difficulties that has presented for the clients has been getting access to the tools that they need to be able to connect to class, to talk to a teacher. If they're in a house or a temporary shelter, maybe not having access to even internet if they do get the devices, requesting these type of devices in their native language maybe was limiting at the beginning. So these are just a couple of examples of how difficult this transition has been for our clients. Thankfully, there have been many key players that have made this switch easier for our clients, starting with our clients ourselves who are so resilient, and it's so inspiring to see them call myself, to see them call their attorneys, other colleagues, asking for assistance in being able to get connected and continue with their studies. That has been some great self-advocacy on their behalf, but also my colleagues in finding hotline numbers, in helping them fill out the actual online forms. And then of course, we've seen great work with New York's Educational Collaborative in bringing individuals from the Department of Education who are doing their best to make sure that there are virtual tutorials in every language for the kids, that they're also having these online forms transitioned over to languages like Spanish and other ones. So it's just amazing to see from our clients all the way to the Department of Education and KIND's employees pulling arms together and helping our clients. So I just want to thank everyone who has been viewing all our videos, who has been showing their support to KIND and to our clients, and just thank you so much. Bye.
Hi folks, my name is Alejandra. I am KIND's Los Angeles Social Service Coordinator, and I just wanted to give you all a little update of what my work has looked like these past few weeks. And to be quite honest, there's been a lot of work, from organizing resource information on healthcare, emergency shelters, to food banks, as well as basic necessities like diapers. I know the very first week we got a call from one of our clients who's a mother of a 2-year-old baby who couldn't find any formula at any of the stores because they were sold out. So I ended up reaching out to our partners at Baby to Baby, and they were able to secure a few cans as well as hygiene products for her. I know this is a very stressful time for everyone, and this is especially true for immigrant youth and their families, because they may not have access to certain resources because of their legal status. So I'm just really grateful for our partners like Baby to Baby and Betsaid America, as well as all donors and supporters of KIND. It definitely is because of your helpfulness that my work doesn't feel as heavy. So thank you so much for your support.
Hi there, my name is Sarah Sarfati Epstein. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the Social Services Coordinator in KIND's Seattle office. I just got off the phone with our client Samuel, and I'm preparing to send him this grocery gift card. Sam is an awesome 19-year-old who I first met when he was in federal custody here. He's originally from Guatemala and has been released from detention for about a year. He's been living in a community housing program, going to school, and as soon as he got his work permit, got a job in a nearby restaurant where he quickly built strong relationships with his coworkers despite the language barrier. Unfortunately, when the coronavirus began to impact the Seattle area, his hours were quickly cut and eventually he was laid off. And because Sam had only had the job for a couple months, he unfortunately doesn't qualify for any government-assisted unemployment benefits, so we've had to look elsewhere for support. I've been in close touch with Sam, and about 2 weeks ago, he reported that the restrictions that have been put in place at his housing program to protect the safety of the residents and the staff had been really challenging for him. He'd incorporated long walks around his neighborhood as part of a personal trauma resiliency plan, and because of his history in detention, the restrictions placed on these walks at this time were really difficult and eventually grew unbearable, and Sam had to make the tough decision to leave the home for now. Because of his community connections that he had from school, he was able to locate a room to rent that would be a safe place for him to be while he was able to take care of himself and follow public health guidelines. However, with no job, he wasn't able to pay the rent for the room. We worked together along with another community organization, and we were actually able to get him a rent check without much delay. So Sam's in his new place, and it's actually really close to a food bank, which is awesome, and I've connected him with that resource. However, he has some food allergies, and there's been a real increase in demand on food bank resources in our area because of the pandemic, so he wasn't able to get all of the staples that he needs, which is where this gift card comes in. And because of support from people like you, we are able to fill in the gaps for clients like Sam, and we're really happy to be able to do so. So thank you for your support.
Hi everyone, my name is Karen Mejia and I am the Social Service Coordinator in Boston. Our clients are facing difficult times at this moment, from rent problems, transportation problems, and food problems, among many others. Our Boston team has been working really hard to continue connecting clients to resources in these uncertain times. I believe that this pandemic, we can only survive when we work as a community all together. And I would like to give examples for what that means. One of our clients, as many others, were suffering from food scarcity. And by connecting to the Boston Teachers Union, they were able to receive food. Another of our clients who was in labor was able to get to the hospital through ROCA, a non-profit organization, who was able to also bring her from the hospital and provide her with things for the baby, food, and case management, and they have continued helping her. I would like to take a moment and say thank you to ROCA, the Boston Greater Food Bank, the Boston Teachers Union, the Chelsea and East Boston Hub, the Rapid Response Network in Lynch, and many other organizations that have been working with us and helping our clients. And I would like to ask you to join us to help our clients and to ensure that our clients receive what they need in this moment. Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Michael Lynch. I am the Social Service Coordinator with KIND in Baltimore. And I just wanted to share a little bit with you about how things are going right now. So for example, I have a client right now who's sick. He has a fever, a mild fever, and a cough, and he's uninsured. And so normally in these circumstances, I would get in my car and drive down and meet with him and try to connect him to healthcare services. But as we all know, these aren't normal times, and it's really changed everything about the way we do our work and has caused me to fundamentally rethink how I approach my job each day, and has really made me question my own effectiveness in this virtual environment that we are operating in. Our clients don't have access to the same social safety net that some other Americans do. So it really falls to us, the staff at Kind to try to help them in any way we can and connect them to services to meet their needs. Fortunately, he's going to be okay, and I think the good news is our clients are very resilient. You know, they're strong. They get through tough times like this, and I learned so much more from them than they could ever, I think, possibly learn from me. And so I think I just wanted to share that little bit with you and say that anything you could do to help would be amazing, even if it's just dropping us a note or letting us know that you're watching and you're listening and you're thinking about Kind and our clients. We would really appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Nicauris Veras, and I am the Social Services Intern at Kind Newark. As you may know, COVID-19 has impacted many communities throughout the world. Kind works with children who face various challenges, which has now been magnified by this pandemic. We are doing our best to support those families in need. Many of our immigrant children clients reside in the majority of the counties in New Jersey. We are working on creating and continuously updating resources lists for food pantries, health centers, and other countless resources within each county. While we support our clients emotionally by checking in on them and lending them a friendly ear, we have also coordinated and purchased donations, including gift cards, through our emergency funds when available. In one case, a young mom was unable to find basic items for her 2-month-old baby, and we were able to dip into our emergency fund and send those items to her home. Thank you to all donors and supporters of Kind who support our clients. Please visit our website or social media to ensure the kids have the resources they need at this critical time. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is America Hernandez and I'm the Social Services Coordinator for our Fresno office. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been happening here in the Central Valley. I cover from Bakersfield all the way to Stockton, so it's a pretty big area. My team and I have been working really hard with our clients to make sure that they're accessing food, that they know about all the different protections, that they're accessing resources that they might not hear about on the news or they just don't know how to access. I've really been relying on community partners to help me, especially in our smaller communities like Mendota. A huge shout out to Dino Perez from the Westside Youth Inc. He's been calling me every week to let me know he's got extra food, he's got this or he's got that, and how to help our clients. And other partners from Modesto, from Stockton, from Tulare, from Bakersfield area. Everybody's just been reaching out and being so incredibly supportive. So I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody. Also my team, who's been incredible. We find out resources sometimes the day before, so we have to contact all of our clients, and my team has been just exceptional at helping me contact as many clients as possible. So in the mix of all of these negative things happening, it's always wonderful to see how community will come together, how co-workers will come together to address as many needs as possible. So thank you all for listening to this video. And if you have any questions or would like to help out in any way, please reach out to Kind via our social media or through our website. Thank you so much.